that she is a homosexual, she does have those struggles where she is learning her sexuality, but still trying to learn how to navigate it within this religion.
Varius.
Abby Goldstein, my girl Abby. So we got into it with Patrice here in the last character breakdown. Now we're going to talk about her best friend Abby. Abby is the daughter of presiding overseer of the Valley South congregation, Paul Goldstein, and Ruth Goldstein. So she is the oldest girl, but she is not the oldest child of the Goldstein clan. So more on that to come here as their story evolves. But she's very sheltered. She's homeschooled. She's a little territorial, also very gullible when it comes to her friendships. Patrice, that's her best friend. That's her buddy. She kind of gives into a lot of the things that she wants to do, even though that it's, she really doesn't want to, because, she's a little socially awkward. She, being that she's homeschooled, she's never been to a public school. The only friends that she's ever had is within the religion and within the God's Begotten. So she doesn't have that much perspective outside of it. Other than that, she's very confused, very quiet, but yet very loyal in her friendships as well. One thing to also highlight about her too is that she is secretly gay, and in being that she is a homosexual, she does have those struggles where she is learning her sexuality, but still trying to learn how to navigate it within this religion and so forth. So a lot around her that definitely continues to evolve throughout the story. Also, as far as just some other good things to talk about her with, she does make a lot of decisions around her father. A lot. Anyone who's grown up in the Jehovah's Witnesses, especially if you were the child of an elder, there were a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Expectations that you have to live up to. I didn't have a father who was an elder. I didn't necessarily know what that was like, but I saw it. I've had friends who, had to grow up with certain expectations, and some of it is unfair. A lot of it is unfair, and Abby has to deal with a lot of that throughout the story here as it goes. She was inspired by a lot of witness children who I've grown up with as well, a lot of witness girls, a lot of folks who have also grown up with parents who are in the hierarchy. Pretty much anybody that I've grown up and had relationships with that had that type of dynamic, she kind of inspired them. And I'm really intrigued to see what everyone thinks about her and about her situation and her family, because it's very typical in the Jehovah's Witness culture to see this type of dynamic and this type of family and how they're structured, right? Because they are structured to fit the status quo, so to speak. And like I said, I think it'll be a lot of intriguing discussion around Abby here as the story goes. She is one of my favorite characters because of the fact that she's just trying to be herself, and she's trying to evolve in a world that she knows won't accept her. She knows it won't, but throughout all of that, she's still trying to be the best person that she can be, and that strength that it takes in order to do that is definitely impressive to me when it comes to Abby. So, hey, shout out to my girl Abby. Shout out to all the people out there who might be able to relate to her and to her story. And I just really appreciate, like I say, all the feedback that I've gotten so far. definitely leave some comments about our girl Abby down here at the bottom. But until the next time, just make sure that you are subscribed and that you're involved with the engagement and so forth down here in the comments.
The Varius